Thank you, Curse Powder and Artanicas, for joining me on my coffee break on such short notice.
No worries. I hope you're doing well, and I hope everyone listening is having a great day.
I've had too much caffeine at this point, so I don't have a coffee. You haven't gone to work, so I doubt you have your iced coffee today.
No, but I did have a warm one just prior, since we got a fair amount of rain going on at the moment here, so the temps are dropping a fair bit.
I was, I recently was watching your Grounded video on your YouTube channel. I thought you were done with that game.
We'll go back a little bit here and there. Check the various changes and the like. Haven't really touched that game properly in a fair while, unfortunately.
You do enjoy your simulator games, don't you?
A little bit, yeah.
How? I know you've played Gas Station Simulator. What other ones have you played?
Let's see, there's the Jurassic Park simulators that I went ahead and played. There's, like you said, the gas station one. Um, there's been a handful. I used to play way back in the day the original Sims, just for some shits and giggles.
So how does Grocery Store Simulator stack with your knowledge of simulator games? Is it as good as others? Is it worse than others?
Well, compared to the gas station one, it is easier by far. There's a lot less to try and micromanage throughout it. And it gets a lot easier once you start to hire the various employees. The main issue I've noticed with it is one, there's no real music when you're actually in the game properly. There's some music of the title menu, but that's it. The other issues is with your employees, they have a tendency to glitch a little bit and place the wrong stock on the shelf. So an item that you've purchased for, let's say, let's say $20 or so, gets placed on the shelf for something that's currently was being purchased from you by you in bulk for like $10, sort of thing, on that same shelf bracket. So let's say you purchase like milk for $10 and you purchase soft drink for $20. It might glitch and put the soft drink where the milk's meant to be, sort of deal. So you lose a bit of profit, or you might gain a bit of profit depending on the item. Since the last bit I was running in it, I placed down some elbow pasta pieces, sort of thing. So packets of elbow pasta, easily enough. But I was rearranging the shelves a little bit, so had just removed the rice that was on that particular spot, and had clicked this thing to remove it. But the employee glitched and put the rice, instead of on the shelf below, on that shelf. So the more expensive item got replaced with a less expensive item marked at the more expensive item's price.
Did
So
things like that happen in Gas Station Simulator?
not not really, not with it. But there were other issues where the employees would not do the job properly and all sorts of stuff. But that particular game recently actually got itself a new update too, and new DLC content, where you go to a tropical island and there's a volcano that actually erupts.
Do you think they? I'm I'm jumping all over the place. I'm sorry about this. Do you think that they did a good job at making the Fallout cards? The ones that you've looked at, do you feel they represent what they show?
Yeah, the few that I've had a look at, the characters look like they're meant to be from their various artwork and games. Skills on them seem to be correspondent to that particular character pretty well. So I think they did pretty well.
Do you have a favorite NPC in Fallout?
Got my favorites per game. I do enjoy both Kate and Piper in the Fallout 4 universe. Just their conversations and the like is pretty intriguing. Within the Fallout 3, I'm interested in Fox, which is a super mutant that's is pretty intelligent and is willing to help people out and the like without too much hassle.
You've
Three?
you
Oh,
played
sorry.
you played 76, right?
Yeah,
Does it is it a good game?
they could have done a lot better with it, I'll admit. Especially considering how it came out. It was a broken mess when it first came out. They have improved upon it since then. And the game is what it should have been like a year or so after its launch, and this is 5 years later, sort of thing now. But they did okay. The storyline isn't the greatest compared to the other Fallout games by far, and some of the creatures I can sort of see them in there, but I can easily see where they just ripped characters and various acquisitions from out of Fallout 4 and just dragged them in where they do not belong, like the fog crawlers. That is a Fallout 4 DLC creature that's supposed to be on the island of Maine. And I'm like, how does that work for West Virginia? I can sort of see it because of the.
Wait. 76 is set in West Virginia?
Yes. Yeah. So you've got the various cryptids from the West Virginian folklore within 76, such as the Mothman, the
Isn't
Grafter Monster, and the like.
isn't Mothman isn't the Mothman from Fallout 4 though?
No. Nah, the Mothman's from 76.
And Brotherhood of Steel, I'm guessing, is a book that Interplay produced.
The Brotherhood of Steel was their attempt at a console one, if I remember right. I haven't actually played that one, but it was basically a cancelled project since that was right as Interplay went bankrupt.
What about the free to play mobile game? Is that canon to you?
I didn't know about a mobile game. Oh, you mean the Shelter one?
Yes.
Fallout Shelter? I never really thought of it as canon or not. I just thought of it as like sort of a Fallout simulator because you just get the you'd set yourself up the vault, you build the rooms as you would like in a simulator sort of thing, choosing which ones that you want to go with. You'd make your own characters in it in a sense, but you'd also get canon-based characters popping up here and there, depending on the luck of the draw of how the missions went, how the loot boxes went that you earned in the game, and the like. Because I had at one point Paladin Lions, I had Hawkins, I had Preston, I had Kate, I had Hell.
Okay, that answers my question.
Yeah.
But I think it's good that you can have your own headcanon be different than what the officials say, because it's what you're the one that's enjoying it, so you should be able to decide what you think is canon.
Oh, easily enough. Within reason.
Anyways, my coffee break's over. I have to get back to what I was doing. Thank you for joining me.
No worries. You take care, and I hope everyone has a good one.